Hey, what's up, everybody? Denise Watson here. So, as you can see, I'm in a hospital gown. Not the most glamorous outfit that I've ever worn, but uh, basically, in a nutshell, I just want to make a video and say, some lessons I've learned while being here in the hospital. I'm here in the first place because, long story short, my insurance from out of state didn't cover my insulin. I'm a diabetic, and it didn't cover my insulin, so I wasn't able to get my insulin, and that caused complications with my body as far as just my everyday functioning. And it caused me to actually miss a show, which I was devastated about, and it caused me to also miss a dress rehearsal for a very big project as well. So I just really want to say, I just want to say a couple things because I'm sure I'm probably not the only person that's in this position right now, and it could always be worse. So I'm very grateful and thankful for being alive and being here and being well. So for one thing, I just want to say to everybody, make sure you just take care of yourself, keep your health up. And I'm saying this because I would like to pat myself on the back and say that overall I am pretty healthy, but I do have a weakness for sugar. This year specifically, I've been more stronger on that, but I still had high sugars because I still would eat like cookies and bread, and so which would cause me to take more medicine. That's not why I'm here. Because of the bread, I'm actually here more so because I ran out of the insulin, and as I said before, I'm in Milwaukee right now, my hometown, and they would not take my insurance. So with that being said, I ended up going into like a really bad state, not like a diabetic coma, but almost like two steps before that. And so and I've been down this road before, like I think it was like 3 years ago, or almost around the same time actually. And when I had that experience 3 years ago in Chicago, I never wanted to be back in a hospital bed again. And lo and behold, a lot of repetition as far as that goes, me being in the hospital again. So I've learned some more lessons because we learn things every day, and I just also been reinforced on certain things, and I just kind of want to check in with people and see how y'all doing, and just kind of go over the lessons that I've learned. So the first thing I'll say is, yeah, keep your health up because nobody else can do it for you. Period. Point blank. I brought extra insulin here to Milwaukee and still ended up running out. And I thought I was being smart by ordering more from Walgreens, and I completely forgot that they don't even fuck with the insurance that I use in Texas. So that was a failure as far as that part go, and that's why I ended up again in the hospital. So make sure, whatever, if you have any health ailments or any chronic health issues, make sure you have your meds. I'm not even a big medicine person. I've tried so many times to get off of the insulin, and I've succeeded at times when I'm like eating only lettuce, literally, only vegetables. I can't even eat fruit without it like giving me extra spikes. And so that's besides the point. Nobody else can take care of you but you. Nobody else can take care of you but you. Nobody else can take care of you but you. So I got a reminder of that. Just because, like I said, if I really would have thought about it, I could have gotten that prescription shipped up here another way instead of thinking that it would be okay for Walgreens to just easily transfer from Houston. It should be, right? But here in America, it don't work like that. It's not as easy to get your medicine if the insurance is not transferable. So that was one of my biggest lessons that I got reminded in and got sunken real deep in this head of mine. And the second thing I want to say is just check in on loved ones. I appreciate all of you, my actor friends that did know, the ones that I was in the show with. I'm sorry I couldn't be in the show, but I heard y'all did really well. I know I felt it in my spirit, and I really even wanted to log on, but I was just so drained of energy and plugged up to all these IVs, and they was poking me every like 2 hours. It was just a mess. So I was there in spirit, but I did miss my show, Slave Narratives by Vincent Victoria Presents. But I do appreciate the team members, my castmates that reached out to me and gave me their loving words and prayers and words of affirmations. I really appreciate that. Like, I really did. And I just thank y'all for that. I thank y'all for the support. Thank you, Vince and Victoria, for being understanding. Thank you to the whole cast for being understanding. And again, I'm sorry that I missed the show, but I know y'all killed it. And I'll see y'all in the next one. But yeah, make sure you check in on loved ones, because some people are not as blessed as I am to be able to walk out of here. I'll be getting out of here soon, within the next 24 hours. But there's some people that are still in the hospital bed, and they might not make it out, unfortunately, or they may need more medical assistance even when they go home, and they're not able to be as mobile as some of us are. So I would say also check in on those people. Check in on people that you know is sick, and check in on people that you may not even talk to for years, and not just about your business opportunities, because I know a lot of us have switched gears because of the pandemic, and we're working from home, so we're reaching out to people, and I'm sure I've reached out to a handful of you, well, probably a little bit more than a handful of some of you that might be watching right now, but just make sure their mental health is okay. Some people just need somebody to listen to. Some people just need a person to vent to without any gossip, without any judgment, just somebody to literally be that ear and just listen. And honestly, if you feel that way and if you feel comfortable talking to me, you can reach out to me and talk. I have people in my box daily talking to me. And sometimes I have to step back because I got to make sure my mental is good before I can listen to somebody else's problems or take in anybody else's energy on that level, and as far as emotional support. So make sure not only that you're checking in on others, but you're also checking in on yourself. Look in the mirror. Are you okay? Do you feel okay? Honestly, ask yourself that. And then ask your neighbors, your friends, people around you in your everyday life. Because we often spend a lot of time asking, hey, what's going on? What you doing? What you got coming up next? But we really don't check in on people's mental health like that. We're all so absorbed in our own lives, which rightfully so, I get it. We're all busy people, but some people might be on their last limb, and they may just really need someone just to talk to save them, get them out of that dark place. And sometimes I know I need somebody to talk to. I'm not perfect. I didn't even want to make this video because I'm always bragging and talking about healthy eating, and I'd be the girl in the grocery store giving people food recommendations and herbal treatment recommendations and herbal tea this and herbal remedy that, and here my ass is in the hospital sick, or I was sick. So I'm not saying that whatever your image is that you're upholding to people, even if you are looked at as the authority of your business or your lane, whatever, it doesn't mean that you may not need support as well. So if you do have somebody else that you could reach out to them, talk to them. If there's people asking you how you're doing and you really feel like they're genuine with it, use that support system, because we all need the support. And if not, be that support system for someone else. Honestly, even my nurses and doctors that I've talked to since I've been here have been really sweet and supportive, and I'm really thankful for all of them. Literally, and I'm not just saying that. I'm really thankful for all of them, because a lot of them have been very, very patient, but that's not the word I was looking for. Compassionate. And I can tell some of them are even going through things. I mean, they're working 12, 16-hour days, and they're around people all day, and it's the coronavirus and all this. And some of these people are sick with the coronavirus. So they kind of just like, in between both worlds. So that's my second point. Check in on people. And if people are checking in on you and you need that support, lean. That goes to my third pointer, which is, if you do have a support system and they are offering you support, don't think you can do everything by yourself. Use that support. If it's genuine and trustworthy, do that. My other point would be, I said that's my third point, so my fourth point would be to keep and maintain a healthy environment. Now, not everybody have the same amount of money or space or opportunity to do that. So whatever your space or whatever your surrounding is, wherever you live, whatever your situation is, make it healthy for yourself. Surround yourself with loving and supportive people. Honestly, seriously, surround yourself with people that you want to be like. If you're struggling in poverty right now and you don't want to be in poverty, clean yourself up. And what I mean by that, I'm not saying you're dirty. I'm not saying that. I'm saying change your surroundings. You know, start going to meetups or seminars, webinars with wealthy people. Get a mentor that's wealthy and successful already. Surround yourself by people where you want to be in life. And that's just not all. A healthy environment could also just simply be a space in one room in the house or a space in the house where you can listen to the music you like that make you feel good and uplift you, like high vibrational music, binary, meditation music, frequency music, those binary frequency music beats, things like that. Do some spiritual work if you're spiritual. If you're religious, do what it is that you need to do within the confines of your religion to bring your spirits up. Positive affirmations. So yeah, I said again earlier, be around people that give you positive affirmations, but you also have to be able to refill your own cup with positive affirmations, because you wake up with you every day. Even if you sleep next to somebody, you wake up with you every single day, and that's how it's going to be until you're gone. So pour back into your cup, honey. Pour back into your cup. Revitalize yourself. You can say things like some of my favorite affirmations are: I am valid, I am worthy, I am healthy, I am happy, I am wealthy, I am divine. The list can go on, and y'all can let me know if you want more. I'll give you a whole list. Really, honestly, I have notebooks of affirmations, and I've known about them for years, probably at least since I've had my first child, like for 8 years now. But I just barely started getting it into my subconscious mind within the last, I'd say, like 2 or 3 years. It's been more of a habit for me now. So do your affirmations. Surround yourself with options for healthy foods and things that you can consume healthily. Like, if you live in a food desert, take that extra trip, or if you have to hitch a ride with someone or hop on a bus, if you can, and go to the farmer's market if it's open in your area, or Whole Foods if that's what you have, or whatever healthy store you have. Don't break the bank, but invest in your health. That's just what I'm going to say. That's the easiest way to say it. You ain't got to go broke, but if you are going to go broke, if you think about it, if you are going to go broke on your health, because it's still an investment, and we always still find another way to make more money. Like, nobody ever is just to their last dollar, and that's just completely it. We always end up finding and there's so many more ways to make money these days. So many. And if you have absolutely no idea how to make some money, I inbox me, okay? I got a good 5 ways without doing too much of nothing but being on your phone. So let me know if you need some income. Let me know. And make sure you also take some time to breathe and keep yourself hydrated. Do some meditation. It don't got to be this whole long hour meditation. No, baby. You can take 5 to 10 minutes and just literally take the time to breathe. Just like that. Just like that. Doing that for a minute already. Don't do it too fast because you'll get lightheaded, but it helps, and if you can do that once a day, if you can do some meditation for 15 minutes max, if you don't really have much more time. We make time for what we really want. So you can put aside 15 minutes of just focusing on your inhaling and exhaling. That's not only are you working on your breathing, but you're meditating. And then if you're playing your binary or high frequency beats in the background, that's 3 things that's killing 3 birds with 1 stone. Okay, and it's all investing in you and your health and your mental health. We're all going through a lot, and there's a lot going on, and especially for my brown people, I know, but I'm not even going to just say that because I know, no, I am going to say that. Especially for the brown people, we definitely need to. There's just too many images of black people getting killed. Okay, I'm going to just keep it real. I don't like it. I can't stand it. And I know I'm not the only one, and it makes me emotional. It makes me shut down. I don't want to post anymore. I don't even want to create. It just really temporarily destroys me for the moment. And so, I mean, well, I'll say it did. I'm not going to let that do that anymore because we only have 3 more months, and next thing you know, this year is over already. And this year was pretty much a disaster in a lot of ways, but I've also gotten a lot of gifts out of those disasters. So I'm not being negative. I'm just being straight up. This year was crazy for, I'm going to say majority, or most of us, or if not all of us. So yeah. And then my last point would be, teach your children also. I'm sorry, this goes on with what I just said. I got talking points so I don't get off track. Teach your children to check in on you. Teach your children to check in on family members. Talk to the elders in the family. Bridge those gaps. Bridge those miscommunication gaps within the family. Do your own version of family therapy if nobody want to sign up for therapy. If y'all can, without shooting and killing each other or choking each other, or somebody throwing the whole family business out there for all the neighbors to see. Figure it out. If you gotta do it in small groups, fine. Those who want to cooperate, do it. Start that way, and then that energy will continue to spread. Eventually, it might take a while, but it will spread. That love will spread. Continue to give out love, even if somebody getting on your last nerves. Continue to give out love. I know it's hard. I do know, but continue to have that love in your heart, even if you can't physically show it too much or voice it because of whatever. Maybe that person isn't receptive, or every time you try to reach out to them and give them love, they're just showing you a negative energy. That's fine. Give them that space. Don't get contaminated with the negativity, but keep the love in your heart instead of holding a grudge or having animosity or anger or whatever in your heart. And my last point is really straight up, and I'm done, y'all. Y'all can go after this. I just want to be real quick. Don't expect nobody to save you but you. And I really was saying that in the beginning when I said keep your health up, because nobody can do it but you. Don't expect we are all busy. We all have things going on. So don't jump out into the Lake Michigan without your life jacket, without the boat. You know what I'm saying? No paddles, nothing. You just jumping on your ass out there. You can't swim. And then thinking somebody gonna SOS and help you. It don't work like that in life. And some of us are more blessed than others in that, where you do have a team that might be able to do that for you. But I'm saying don't expect it, because it might be a day where they can't come through for whatever reason, whether it's legitimate or not, whether it's selfish or not, whatever. It could be whatever. They could be having an emergency. They could be having a mental breakdown. They could be going through something similar, and they can't give you that support at the moment because they have to tend to themselves and refill their cup. So don't take it personal. And just understand that nobody can really save you but you. Because even if you get that person that throw you that lifeboat in that jacket, but if your mentality is not there, if your mentality is not strong, how is it worth it? Is it gonna help you in the long run? You have to be mentally strong for yourself, and you have to be physically strong and healthy for yourself. And that's all I'm really gonna say. And be prepared at all times, and yeah, I'm going to end it right there because I can tell that I'm going to get into another subject, and it's going to be a whole nother video. So peace and love. I love y'all. Take care of yourselves. You are beautiful. You are worthy. You are valid. You don't need me to validate shit. You can validate yourself. And I'll see y'all later.